Morning everybody. It is so warm this morning. It's like 15 degrees in October. It's just totally mad. The boys are eating their breakfast as usual. And this tree looks really nice this morning with the lights on it. You can probably only just see, but all the colours have changed, and so it's got browns and yellows and greens and it's looking really pretty this morning. The original plan was to clip basil last night. It was so windy, but I decided not to. So I'm going to try and do that today at some point, probably later on I think. I'm going to see a bit how the day goes, to be honest. If it's warm, obviously it's nice because he'll just be able to be tied in the yard and I won't have to fiddle around with rugs and stuff. So that will be a plus, to be honest. It's still a bit breezy, but planning to ride in a little while. Not sure what else I'm going to do today. I had the hedge cut this week. The guy came with his big tractor and those things that go around and cut the hedge. So that has all been tidied up, but I do need to go around and probably pick up some of the sticks and stuff. I went round straight after he came to check there was nothing hanging on the fence, because sometimes there is. And there was quite a big branch had come off one of the hawthorns and was hanging on the wire, the white wire at the bottom of the field. So I managed to sort of bend it because it hadn't totally broken, so I need to finish cutting that off today, and like I say, collect some of the sticks up. So a few jobs. I probably ought to do a bit of leaf raking as well today, as they're starting to collect down here. Chesney's eating his breakfast on the yard again. He seems fine still, which is good news. You've seen Basil, and here's a little monkey. Hello, little monkey. I was just thinking yesterday, actually, although I don't think this weekend is the time, that I ought to just practice. Check he's remembered what a rug is from last winter. I think probably it's a bit warm to do that today, but we ought to do that in the next week or so. Start getting him used to it again, in case he has a freak out. Okay, I'm going to get Basil's rug on and then put you out, Tom Tom. They're all out then. We'll have to wait till it gets lighter to see them again. I think the clocks will be changing in the next couple of weeks, and but it doesn't make much difference, unfortunately, when you get up and do the horses this early in the morning. It still tends to be dark, but I'm grateful for the better weather. It's not raining much, so I'm also going to get the so as I say, because the ground's been dry, it's been quite good. We're a little bit later than usual getting the hedge cut this year, because Chesney was, as you know, not very well, so we put him off. He was due to come that week, which was also a dry week, which was good for Chesney's foot. But I'm also going to get the muck heap taken away as well, because it's nice and dry, and then we've got a clear run through the winter, because I can't get it taken away. Usually it's end of March, April time before the field dries out enough for them to get in and take that away in the spring. So this will be the last one for quite a while, so it's nice to start with a clean slate for the winter. So I've got all the mucking out to do. Actually, Basil's just come back. You know what he's like. He's come back for a windsock, but it's still a bit dark, so actually you can't see him. The camera can't cope with the light, so I can't zoom. Anyway, as I was saying, big muck out day today. Tommy produces more wet shavings than either of the others, and you wouldn't believe it, would you? He's had a good mix-up today, hasn't he? That's nice of him. Yeah, so many wet shavings Tommy produces, and Basil is going through a phase. He does this sometimes, of digging up his stable when he's waiting for me to hurry up and make his breakfast. That tends to be why I don't record before they have their breakfast, because otherwise he starts doing that and then he makes a mess, and it takes much longer to skip out. So that's why you don't see them till they got their breakfast in the morning. for my own sake really, so that the mucking out's not so bad. Anyway, the bowls are over here. I'm going to Basil's bowl. It's getting really grotty again. Considering it's not muddy, it's getting really grotty. But today is hot water and washing up liquid day. So the kettle's just boiled actually. So I'll pour the first lot in, and then we'll get on with the mucking out. So I'll see you in a bit, and it might be lighter then. The moon's up there. Everything's done, as usual. So I'm going to ride Basil now. He's very kindly appeared at the gateway. And there's Chesney. So I'm going to ride him, take him out for a hack now. It's a bit windy, but hopefully we'll be okay. Let's shut the stable doors in case he decides to go in there like a little monster that he is. So I will see you. Oh, there's a little pussycat. Hi, Days. Amongst the leaves, which I haven't raked up yet. I'll see you when we get back. We had a lovely ride. Basil actually was really good because he's not been ridden out on a hack for a few weeks now because of last weekend. It was really windy, if you remember, and he'd already just had 2.5 weeks off. So it's the first time I've done it. Good. He was a bit speedy on the way back. We jogged a bit of the way back, but yeah, I'm dead pleased with him. It's so sunny. I'm desperate to be clear because it's so hot. So he's got quite a bit warm around his girth, on his neck, but once I've clipped him he'll be better. So to untack you, don't we? And then you can go back out in the field naked, which just never happens at this time of year. So that's what we're going to do. Thought I'd better just add that I did have my fluorescent luminous waistcoat on when I rode. I just had taken it off when I picked up the camera, so don't think I rode out without that, because I didn't. The sun's just gone behind a big cloud, but it's really warm still, and when the sun comes out it's like the summertime. I've put them out here because it needs eating down a bit more before the winter, and then and because it's dry they're not going to make a huge amount of mess, so then I'll save it in case we have any disasters over the winter, when I need to keep them out in the mud again. Chesney's had a wash down because he got hugely hot and sweaty when I was riding Basil again, but the sun comes out again, he'll dry out quite quickly, and as I say, it's warm anyway, so he should be absolutely fine. I wouldn't do it normally at this time of year, but there we are. And Tommy's just there, look, he's just keeping out the way. Well, as I said, tonight I'm going to clip Basil, so I thought I'd get all the clippers and stuff ready now. My tack room is do a bit of a tidy up, to be honest, but here are my clippers. They're, if you remember, probably from last year, they're Lister Stars, and I'm really quite pleased with them. I had some battery ones last time, which I loved until they just died. But I'm getting on okay with these. Chesney and Basil are very good, so it's not a problem with the lead, but I guess some horses it isn't so easy. So I've got the blades all wrapped up in a rag in oil, so I'm going to put the blades out of there and just get everything a bit sorted out before tonight. Makes it quicker then. The other thing, there we go, there's the sunshine come out again. Oh, and Jesse's going to have a big roll. I thought he might. Oh, I'm glad I'm not planning on clipping him tonight, although I am planning on clipping him tomorrow. I'm glad he didn't. He has once. He's rolled really close to the fence and nearly got caught under it. And I was very pleased with this nice stretchy fence that day. So I'm glad he's rolled in the middle. He doesn't find it that easy to get up and down because of his arthritis, but there we are. Now he's covered in wet mud. Now, who's going to follow next? I think this Basil's going to come and roll in the same patch now. Well, hopefully it's not too muddy, so he shouldn't get really muddy for me to clip him later. Or I'm going to clip his bottom underneath, so it shouldn't be too bad, I hope. He can't roll over though, so he has to get up and go down again. Lovely. Fat bottoms. I wonder if Tommy's going to roll now. It looks like he's thinking about it. We get 3 in a row. Oh, I think we're going to get 3 in a row. No. No rolling for Tommy. Well, I need to put the hose away. And then it's lunchtime, so I'll be back later for a few more bits and bobs, I think. As I say, I'm going to clip Basil later, so yeah. I will see you then. Here we are then, back again, and they don't look too bad. They haven't got too muddy, which is good, but they're both going to need good brushes, aren't you, lucky pups? So I am filling the water buckets. I'm just going to make their dinners up and then get them in. Once Basil's eaten his dinner, I will clip him then. Get him out on the yard in time, I can clip him while it's nice and light and I can see. We're all brushed in the relevant places and ready to go. I don't bath him before I clip him. I know a lot of people do and he will have some grease in his coat, but to be honest, well, today... This year's a bit of an exception today, but normally I think it's way too cold to bath them, so I don't. I just give them a really good brush, body brush and everything. So, I have the clippers here, and as I always do, I will run them for a minute away from him, then get closer to him and run them before I put them on his shoulder to start with. He's very good, but I always try and take it a bit slow. I will update you in a bit. It's amazing how little hair comes off Basil when we clipped him a trace clip, and that's all the hair there is. Ridiculous. Anyway, I'm just going to finish clearing up, aren't we? And we might show you it tomorrow when we've seen what bits we missed. There you go, you've got a sneak peek at the front. There we go then, everyone tucked in for the night now. Basil's quite good. He's a little bit difficult with his back leg sometimes, under his tummy by his back leg sometimes, which you can understand, I suppose. So anyway, it's all done and he looks very smart. And Tommy doesn't care at all. So I'll leave the video there for today and I will see you soon. Take care, bye.